friends, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So I need this video and I'm thinking maybe some others do too. I have recently got like an influx of comments about disability and chronic illness and how being seen and talking about such things have really helped their writing. I'm honestly a little uncomfortable talking about these types of things. I mean, I always talk about like, oh yeah, like I have troubles with writing because of disability, but I never really like to go into the nitty-gritty. I'm still working through a lot of internalized ableism that I feel about myself and self-worth and things like that. So I always kind of like shy away from actually talking about like my disability and how it affects me and my writing. But today, I think we need some positivity. I think that we need to realize how awesome we are and how hard we work. And I really want to share that with the community and just bring some positivity. So today I'm talking directly to my chronically ill and disabled viewers. If you are able-bodied, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This video is not necessarily for you, but I hope you still watch and you can learn and you can appreciate, you know, your disabled brethren and how hard that we all work. I do just want to disclaim this very quickly. I am going to be using some war fighting battle metaphors when talking about disability and chronic illness. I know some people really don't like that type of jargon. So if that is something that is triggering to you, I totally understand if you can't watch this video. I, however, with, you know, my individual pain, I feel that is very empowering to me, so I do use that type of language and I'm going to use it in this video, so just be aware. So my disabled kings and queens and in-betweens, we are here. We have made it. It's been a wild ride. Quarantine has been so hard for some of us. It's been terrifying. It's been detrimental mentally. It's just been wild, and we're dealing with that on top of everything else. We're sick. We're tired. We might have mental fluctuations. And we're trying to write a book. Maybe we're trying to publish that book. And it's hard. And we don't have as many hours in the day as an able-bodied person does. That's just a fact. But we're still doing it. I want you to take a moment and realize that we're still doing it. Like, we're fighting that fatigue and that pain and the mental fluctuations. Like, we're still writing a book. We're still doing it. Like, what is it? Like 1% of people who say they want to write a book actually do it. And that's including able-bodied people. So you're already ahead of the game, just in the general pool of life. And then on top of that, you're fighting your own personal battles. You're fighting a million unseen battles, but you're still doing it. Do you realize how much strength that takes? Like, just take a second, sit in this moment. And understand how strong you are, how much drive and determination that you have. Because I don't know if anybody else is gonna tell you that besides me today or ever. We are incredible. We're so strong. We're so powerful, and we're doing it. And even if those individual like fatigue, pain, whatever battles that you're fighting, even if those make you take a longer time to finish your book, you're still doing it. And like, if it takes you a longer time, that's okay. That's okay. I give you permission to take a longer time. I give you permission to take that sick day, that sick week, that sick month if you need it. Like, you need to take care of yourself because we have worlds to build. We have stories to tell. We have messages to get out there that people need. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, those worlds don't even have a fighting chance. So take your time. Take your off day. Take your nap. Take that pill you don't want to take, but you need. Take that pill. Call that number, a psychologist, talk to that friend, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. And then when you're done, straighten your crown and go back to your writing desk, just like you've always done before, because you can do it. You can endure. You can endure this battle and you can write the book. I also want to make sure that you have a very healthy relationship with productivity. It is so hard in this world, especially if you're like in America, where there's like this huge capitalistic culture that your productivity or how much you can produce, how much money you can make really is your worth as an individual. And I want you to understand that productivity is a concept. It is not a real thing. It is a word, which is a symbol, which is a concept, which is an individual assumption of an idea. Someone might have a definition for productivity, and it does not have to be your definition. You can have your own. So redefine the word in place of what your body can handle and what you need. Because the idea that human worth is equal to how much you can produce is so incredibly toxic and truly ableist. I mean, really? There are so many better things that you can base human worth on than productivity. Love, compassion, the ability to grow and change, things like that I feel like are a lot more important than like how much money you make or how many books you can write in a year. And I know you might say, oh, I have a very healthy relationship with productivity. I understand this. I've heard this before. Well, there is a difference between hearing something before and actually absorbing it, right? Like actually taking it in and understanding and evaluating and making changes based on that perception twist. Because again, you are a writer. You are doing it. You are amazing. You are strong. You are kicking butt. Again, you are fighting a million unseen battles, untalked about battles. Like no one really talks about the fact that having a disability or a chronic illness is like this exquisitely slow, unseen trauma that no one talks about. It's given no credence. The fact that millions of people around the world are daily traumatized. We're traumatized. I give you permission to understand that you are traumatized. And all of those feelings that you have are so valid. And like, we're trying to write through that. Not only the pain and fatigue and whatever your disability or chronic illness, like whatever symptoms that gives you, you're writing through the mentality of the fact that you're gonna have another flare up. And you're gonna have to survive through it, and this is your daily life. Like that can get so, I don't know, it just can make you very callous and taciturn, but you're still writing through it. That's amazing. So if it takes you a little bit longer to finish that book, that's okay. Girl, you're busy. And here's the thing, I know you feel alone. I really do. I've been there. I felt very, very alone in my pain, especially when you're in a flare or when you're in the midst of the absolute worst part of your chronic illness or disability. I understand the feeling of loneliness. I really do. But we're here. We all are going through it. We all see you. We feel that fatigue. We feel that pain. We feel that fear of the next flare. We feel the hopelessness. We feel the frustration and that intense, like burning, fiery anger at our bodies in the world and like the unfairness of it all, because we didn't deserve this. We didn't ask for this. We just got it. And we were expected to deal with it somehow. We feel it and we see you and it's valid and we're here. So I don't really have advice. The point of this video was just to tell my disabled friends like how awesome you are and how you're seen and how your feelings are valid and how we're all going through this together. And it's so dang hard to write a book when you have a chronic illness or disability. But we're all here together. We're all a community and we're all gonna push through. We're gonna endure and you're gonna be an author. You already are a writer. You're gonna get that story and that world out that readers need to have. You're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So again, do whatever you need to take care of yourself because you are worth it. And then when you feel ready, sit back down at the keyboard, straighten your crown, and keep typing.